How's it going, ladies and gents? Reverend Saint back again with some more Black Ops 3 Xbox One beta gameplay. Beta is now officially over on the Xbox One and the PC. It was over on the PS4 the week before, and I can officially make this video. Which console is it better on? And should you switch if you are a die-hard Call of Duty fan? Obviously, if you like other games, you shouldn't just switch off the bat unless you're really sick of the Xbox One. Alright, so we're going to get into this here real quick, but first is gameplay. 24, nothing too spectacular, still pretty dang good. It's good KD ratio, it's just not a ton of kills like normal, I know. But this team played extremely slow. I don't know what the heck they were doing. It was kind of a boring game in all honesty, but I'm pretty sure I get my raps. I think so. I know I at least get my hater, maybe. I don't know. 24, hope you guys enjoy it in the background. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? Now, I know a lot of people were having crashing issues on the Xbox One, but this is strictly my opinion and the experience that I had on the Xbox One. Yes, I did have occasional freezes and crashes, but they were no more than I had on the PS4. I think I had a total of 4 crashes on the Xbox One, and I had a total of 4 crashes on the PS4. But here's the difference. PS4s were console crashes. The entire console crashed, and I had to restart the console. Whereas on Xbox One, all I had to do is hit that middle button, hit start, hit quit, and restart the game up. That's all I had to do to fix it. There was also some invite issues that I had on the Xbox One, which were quite annoying, but those are obviously going to be fixed by the time launch comes around. There are also some connection issues that were a little bit more prevalent than they were on the PS4, sadly, but that kind of probably comes from the fact that they optimized the game a little bit more for the PSN servers and a little bit less for the Xbox Live servers, even though Xbox Live is a much more powerful network online system than the PlayStation Network is. It's just, you know, obvious. It's 300,000 servers for Xbox Live, whereas PlayStation Network is nothing near that, because Sony's a smaller company, but it still had a little less lag on the PS4, which could also be pertained to the fact that there were less people on PS4, or the fact that it just ran better on PS4, or it was optimized. So I'm going with the fact that it was optimized a little bit better for the PS4 servers, sadly. But that stuff that beta is for. It's so they can figure out all this stuff with the crashing and with the connection issues and the freezing and stuff like that. That is what the beta is for, so they can find all this stuff, fix it before launch, and when you get it at launch, no matter what console you're on, you're having an amazing time. You're having a great experience and nothing's getting in the way. So hopefully they do fix all that before launch, which I can imagine them doing. They've got a ton of time, like 2 months, 3 months? What month is it? It's September now, so October, November. So I got 2 months, plenty of time to work these things out, and as well as the balancing issues, which I talked about yesterday. So I'm looking forward to it. But as to which one you should get, if you are a die-hard Call of Duty fan, if that's your game and you got an Xbox One because of Call of Duty, switch. Switch to PS4 if you get the money. If you have to, trade your Xbox One in, sell it on eBay, whatever you want to do. That's going to give you most of the money you need anyway. PS4's $400. Brand new. You could probably get a bundle with Black Ops 3 pretty dang soon, so you don't have to worry about that. And I recommend doing it because it does run a little bit better on the PS4. Not quite super noticeably, but it does look better. I will say that. The connection was better in the beta. I will say that. And it didn't have... I mean, it still had some invite issues, but it wasn't nearly as bad as I've had on the Xbox One. So if you are a die-hard, I love Call of Duty, I got my console for Call of Duty fan, get the PS4, make the switch if you can, if you have the money. If you don't, you're perfectly fine sticking with the Xbox One. It runs great. I mean, you guys can see the gameplays are fine. The only issues that were the crashing issues, which I personally didn't experience that much, and my lag issues and invite issues. That's pretty much it. Everything else is in the game. It was on both consoles, so all the other issues were basically balancing issues. So you're good to go if you do stick with the Xbox One, but if you're a die-hard fan, I definitely recommend switching over to the PS4 for now. So, I mean, that's that. But if you like games, even if you are a die-hard Call of Duty fan, but if you like Halo, if you like Gears, if you like Tomb Raider, all the exclusives that the Xbox One has, because personally I feel like the Xbox One exclusives are better, primarily because they are more multiplayer-centric than they are single-player-centric. Although I do love single-player games, don't get me wrong. My favorite game of all time is The Witcher 3, which is a strictly single-player game. And then right behind that's the Mass Effect series, single-player game. So, and right behind that's the Dragon Age series, single player game. So but I do prefer the exclusives. All those are cross-platforms, whereas the exclusives on the Xbox One are a little bit better, I feel, because on the PS4 they don't have the longevity that a multiplayer game does have. Don't get me wrong, they got some good ones, but I just prefer the Xbox One game. So if you're like me and you prefer the Xbox One exclusives, stick with the Xbox One even if you are a diehard fan, because you're gonna miss out on those games. Now if you could get both like me, like I'm doing this next month, definitely do it. It's worth it. You're gonna have the best of experience, you're gonna have the best of both worlds, you can enjoy every game that comes out, because that's what it's about, guys. It's about enjoying games. If you like games on this console, get that console. If you like games on the other one, get the other one. If your friends like this one more, if you want to play with your friends all the time, get that console. If not, then get the other one that you enjoy with the most games. It's all personal preference, guys, but as for Black Ops 3, I recommend it on the PS4 over the Xbox One, and that's hard for me to say because I'm an Xbox One fan. I've always been an Xbox One fan. It'll always be my home, but it's better on the PS4. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.